Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee,
Hello. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you. Thanks so much for joining. This is your Shreem Brzee Global Chanting Call, and it's Friday. It's a beautiful time of the week where we come together as a community to magnify our ability to manifest by chanting Shreem Brzee. And my name is Karen, and I'm a Pillai Center volunteer facilitator. So, how are you all today? I hope that we find you all well, happy, and safe. And we'd love to know where you're joining from as we create this global Shreem Brzee power circle together. So do please post in the chat, but I can see already that there's people from all over the world. So what an absolute blessing that is, that Dr. Pillai brings us all together. So one of the forms of suffering that Dr. Pillai works on is poverty and lack of abundance, or scarcity consciousness, as Dr. Pillai puts it. And this is where the mantra Shreem Brzee comes in, and why we're here today, which I'm sure you're very familiar with now if you've been coming to these calls on a weekly basis. So mantras are special sounds or thoughts that have the ability to create, and Shreem Brzee, the sound, has the total wealth of the universe embedded within it. But where did this powerful mantra come from? Well, this week we're going to watch a fascinating video of Dr. Pillai talking about where the sound came from and our relationship with money and how we can create. So let's hear more from Dr. Pillai on this from this short video clip.
The divine that decides everything. The divine never goes wrong. But everything goes wrong on this earth plane because there is no divinity here. Vishwamitra, this great emperor, who just revealed the sound Brzee, it was not that he cognized it. He pulled it from the ether. It was already existent. And said that the Brzee sound will give you the wealth, money. That will make everyone to live a life of abundance. And that was his intention. And I was revealed that long time ago, about in 90s, late 90s, or mid 90s. But then it took so long and I've been repeating this information. But there is something new in this repetition because I've been revealed these things as and when required, on demand. So I want to bless you all because everyone needs money. That money is God is not something that people usually despise because money is considered evil. Because once you have the money, then your lifestyle changes, you drink, and then you just go and do things that are not appropriate. Money leads you to a lot of vice. Money, if it is improperly used, will take you far, far away from God, but into wine and sense gratifications will be the priority for the people who travel in private jets, first class. They start drinking for hours and hours together. It's a long flight and get lost. That's why money is considered evil. But if it is properly used, it's God. BRZEE will give everyone, because nada, which is sound, functioning at a very, very subtle level, creates everything. There is nothing that exists in this world which is not backed by nada. The sound is the basis for consciousness, and consciousness is the basis for matter. Just go on saying BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. One thing that I have to tell you, we use it as Shreem Brzee now, because I just wanted, the Shreem was added by me. But Vishwamitra said that it's only BRZEE. I did say that because I just wanted to take you in steps rather than go to BRZEE directly. The recent thing that was revealed to me was an image of BRZEE, Shreem Brzee or BRZEE. The goddess is here. With the snake, three-headed snake on the top. This was a very recent revelation. That was added by Agastya. Agastya told me this would be the right image. So I'm not going to talk about it. I can talk for hours and hours together about what these snakes are about, how the image would work. All these are not needed. What is needed is just chant, 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 chant. In the Bible, in Genesis, it said that how God created the world. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was with God. God said, "Let there be light." And light came in. Just by speaking, you can create. Just by speaking the sound.
Wow, so isn't that fascinating, everyone? I find Dr. Pillai's videos always just full of divine gold nuggets of wisdom. So we're so grateful to him for sharing with us all of these amazing wisdom and really helpful information. So, and what also is just brilliant is that he's saying what's needed is chant, chant, chant. So, and that is why we're here. We're here to chant Shreem Brzee and particularly BRZEE. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I just also wanted to say that actually Dr. Pillai has also described a bit further what Shreem actually is and what BRZEE actually is. So I'm just going to say in his own words, here he talks about Shreem. So Shreem is the sound of the soul. It is a manifesting energy that has the ability to create by virtue of its own sound structure. Shreem is a mantra that's completely full, completely flawless, and it can give you a flawless life. And then he goes on to talk about BRZEE. So BRZEE will remove your karma. Your identity, whatever identity you have, has to be shuttered. and your identity is your limitation, and BRZEE can shatter it. So by shattering your identity, you will be reborn. And when you are reborn, you can create a new life. So this is just some further information about what the mantra and the power of this mantra and why we're here today. So let's get on and get chanting together. So as we start to get into our chanting practice, just know when you are chanting the mantra, it is actually changing your brain. So if you can sort of visualize that as you're going into the meditations and the chanting. And you may remember that karma, or the negative thought patterns that we have, are lodged or deposited in different parts of our body, and particularly the throat. So when we're chanting BRZEE specifically, as we know that BRZEE will remove your karma, it will actually diffuse that negative thought pattern that you might have. And chanting is going to work in a mechanical way. So it's like taking a pill for a headache. We are taking a pill here today to remove negative thoughts that are not productive for us. So as you begin to settle yourself in, be relaxed to receive the blessings as Dr. Pillai leads us now into a prayer to the goddess, and then we'll move on to our chanting with BRZEE, and then further meditations by Dr. Pillai. So we'll be together here for about the next 35 minutes or so. So just now, take a few deep breaths and be ready to let go of what you no longer need. And that might be the negative habitual patterns, those thoughts that you would really like to get rid of. And then be ready to allow Shreem Brzee to take over you, to infuse you with a flawless life. And you can chant silently or out loud, and that's really up to you. And Dr. Pillai is with each and every one of us, and he wants to help all of us. So let go and reach out to him. Ask him and the goddess Shreem Brzee for what you want to happen today. And finally, enjoy this time we have together. And I'll see you back here in about 35 minutes.
BRZEE, BRZEE, BRZEE. 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 BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. 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 BRZEE, come into my life, into my body, into my mind, into my soul, and change me all over. Immediately, at this moment, so that I don't have to wait. Waiting is a waste of time. BRZEE, 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 Put your attention on your third eye. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to go deep into the third eye. And from there, let it go into the entire brain. And pervade the whole body. You don't have the burden to check out what is going to work for you. BRZEE will be like a watchdog to keep away wrong projects from your mind. It will spontaneously spring the right thought. The right thought will show up because of the power of BRZEE. The right project will show up. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Absolutely, you have no responsibility. You have given everything to BRZEE to control. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Now join me. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Allow the sound to permeate the mind, the body and the soul. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Now, mentally keep repeating it within the third eye. You have completely given your financial plans, future to BRZEE. Let BRZEE lead you, control you, take over you.
Close your eyes. Karma is your thought process, and that thought process is responsible for the kind of things you create around you. So if your thought process is just oriented towards scarcity, towards negativity, towards poverty, then that's what you create. We create our own reality of poverty or prosperity. Now, I'm going to call on Shreem Brzee, the gods of wealth. Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Our body is full of golden light. Shreem Brzee. 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 Now, put two beams of light into your two eyes and saturate the eyes, the eyeballs, with the light, golden light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let a beam of light push through the mouth. Let the tongue feel the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the ears receive the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light go through the two nostrils and to the lungs. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The light fills the heart and the rest of the organs within the body. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let the light fill our entire brain. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let it fill our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Just stay in the experience of light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Make a prayer to bless you with abundance. Call on her with your body, mind and soul and heart. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, completely surrender to God. Surrender your limited, constricted, poverty-stricken consciousness, scarcity-stricken consciousness. That's what you surrender. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Chant mentally in your eyes. The ears. the two nostrils, and the tongue. The heart. Our entire brain. Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Make a heartfelt, sincere prayer for all your needs. No prayer will ever go unrealized if you do it with your heart. Now, pray for whatever you want to manifest. She has come and occupied your body, mind and soul. She will be with you and protect you. When you go to bed, pray to her. When you wake up in the morning, pray to her. Whenever you pray in the morning, always pray that you should create miracles today. Thank her for this day. Be grateful for her grace. Now, slowly, slowly, open your eyes. God bless.
So, as Dr. Pillai said, slowly open your eyes and slowly and gently come back to yourselves. Just take your time, and if you feel like you want to carry on chanting, then please, by all means, please go ahead. You might want to slowly start to wiggle your toes, your fingers, to bring some movement back into your body. And also, as Dr. Pillai said, we want to share our gratitude to the goddess, Shreem Brzee. We're grateful to her that she's invited us with Dr. Pillai here today to receive her blessings and to have Shreem Brzee infuse us inside and out. So we're grateful for that. And we're also so grateful that you've joined us today to create this Shreem Brzee power group that we have, a global power group, which is incredible. And if you ever feel like you want to allow Shreem Brzee into your life even more and more and more, something that I do is I have Shreem Brzee, the mantra, on my phone. So what I tend to do over the years, what I've done is I have it playing in the background, whether that's during the day, whilst I'm working, just on a low volume, and also during the night. So I'll have it again at low volume, but allow it to just keep playing throughout the night. And it's just a beautiful way to allow Shreem Brzee to kind of infuse your home or your office, and just kind of keep reminding you. So if you put it on repeat, it's a great way. You don't need to remember to keep putting it on. It just keeps playing. So I just wanted to share that. And please feel free to share any thoughts, experiences in the chat. All of our experiences are very unique. So not one experience is better than the other. So you might not have experienced anything, or sometimes I have no words to express how I'm feeling. And that's also fine. But now we are going to just hear a couple of announcements from Donna before we finish up the call here. So Donna, welcome.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Yeah, that's great advice that you are giving, because Dr. Pillai said, turn your mind into the mantra. You know, the mantra is going to block out your negative thoughts. You know, he says, you become what you think. So it sounds so simple that we just need to replace our negative thoughts and our thoughts of poverty and lack with positive thoughts, with thoughts of the divine. And that's done when you just replace those thoughts with the mantra. It's going to work. You know, maybe you've been at it for a long time. You know, there's been a question in the chat about that. And you know, Dr. Pillai said that the sound Brzee will remove your karma, your bad money karma. But think about it this way. I mean, you may have been accruing that bad karma for lifetimes. So to chant for a year, you know, or even a few months, you know, you may need to do it a little bit longer and cut some slack, you know, for yourself, because you know, like I'm saying, it could be lifetimes of these garbage thoughts that you're trying to get rid of. So it'll happen. Just have faith. It will happen. And like Dr. Pillai says, in the morning, you know, welcome Shreem Brzee into your life and pray for miracles, and have that be the last thing that you say as you're falling off to sleep is the mantra. That's what I do too. You know, it's made quite a difference. And as Karen said, you know, you can play the mantra 24/7, have it on your iTunes or, you know, whatever device you have, and just keep it going very softly in the background. If you can, in your home. You know, some people might not be into it like you are, and that's fine too. Just do what you can, and just keep it going. So we've got some free programs this weekend, which happen actually every weekend, and they're on Saturday. For those of you UTC or India, one of them is going to be on Sunday. But on Saturdays, we have Living My Lord's Prayer meditation and prayer session. Dr. Pillai has recently, well, not really recently, actually, he's been talking about it for a while, but he is very much moving us in the direction of chanting and praying the Lord's Prayer that Jesus shared with his disciples and the world. And there have been so many translations over the years, and we're taking this translation directly from the Aramaic now. So the translation is quite different from the Lord's Prayer that I grew up with. So, and we're calling on the Holy Spirit, which Dr. Pillai says is the Spirit of God within you. So you can't go wrong, you know, calling to your consciousness, the Spirit of God within you. And that's what we do in these prayer sessions, is we meditate and we really bring the blessings of God into our minds, our bodies, and our souls. So that happens at 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, 5 p.m. UTC, and 10:30 p.m. IST on Saturdays. And then something that happens every week and has for quite some time actually is the Powertime Practice with Sucharita. Sucharita is one of our amazing Pillai Center teachers, and she really knows her stuff when it comes to the power times. Dr. Pillai talks about the effect of the planets and the power times on our experiences. So each week she takes us through what the power times for the week will be, so we can really maximize our efforts. And you got to do things at the right time. We all know just from a mundane experience that timing in life is everything. You can do something, but if you miss the window, it's like, oh God, okay, so I missed out. So but these programs are really, really good and help you to plan your days to make the most of it. Also, in the description area, which you will see both the links for Living My Lord's Prayer sessions and the Powertime Practice with Sucharita. But underneath that, you will see, especially if you're brand new, I want to point these things out. You'll see the downloadable meditations from Dr. Pillai. You'll see the Light of Shreem Brzee meditation, the one we ended with today, and the BRZEE meditation. BRZEE will be like a watchdog. Those are both separate downloadable meditations that you can put on your device and do those meditations frequently. You don't have to just wait and do them every Friday, but do them daily. You can do one in the morning, one in the evening, and really immerse yourself in the mantra and in the teachings of Dr. Pillai and in Dr. Pillai's voice. His voice has that spiritual energy, that spiritual power that can actually change your life for the better. Now, underneath those meditations, those links that you see in the description area underneath, you'll see karma removal techniques. That's another thing. If you're not experiencing the abundance that maybe you would like after chanting Shreem Brzee, well, let's do some extra karma removal stuff, techniques and such. And there are two there, lime rolling for karma removal. There's a video there that you can watch and find out how to do that. Also, how to do breaking coconuts to remove your karma. And then there's one more thing, which is the Tarpanam Ancestor offering. Dr. Pillai talks about soul genetics, that we don't just inherit physical DNA, but we actually inherit the soul DNA from our ancestors. And those might be those negative thoughts that keep us in poverty and keep us restricted. So quite often it's good to bless the ancestors to break those thoughts and those attitudes, that keep us keep us where we are. And doing the Tarpanam ritual, which there's a video there that shows you how to do that, can really help to bless the ancestors, send them on their way to higher planes of existence, and also help to release any negative effects that they have on our life. So much for our quick announcements. So I'm going to stop talking right now. Thank you guys so much. We love you. And back to you, Karen.
Oh, thanks so much, Donna. There's just to really say a big thank you to you and the Pillai Center for providing so much wonderful support. And there is some really incredible free programs out there, and I just really recommend everything that Pillai Center does. And, if you ever need, or if you ever have questions or need any support, you can write to the Pillai Center team, who will very happily guide you on your path. So yes, a big thank you, Donna, and for all the tips and suggestions. So before we finish up, this is another incredible blessing, which I absolutely love, which is a way to connect with Dr. Pillai again here today, and to conclude with Darshan. So Darshan is the grace of seeing the divine, and it comes from the Sanskrit word darsana, meaning a sight or vision. And as you know, Dr. Pillai he's a scholar mystic from southern India, and comes from the tradition of the Siddhas, which means he is a miracle maker, a fully enlightened being. And we're so blessed to be able to see him here on this earth plane. And it's the spiritual energy shared in the simple act of seeing him, Dr. Pillai, and being seen has the power to transform you. So you can use this blessing of Darshan by gazing into the eyes of Dr. Pillai as we see the photos of him coming up on the screen. And he does remind us a lot that if you reach out to me, then I will reach out to you. So with this simple technique and simple advice, but so powerful, ask Dr. Pillai for what you need. And he's here. Remember, he is here on this earth plane to remove human suffering. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us today, for being the powerhouse of the Shreem Brzee global community that you all are. I'm so grateful to you all, and to the goddess, to Dr. Pillai, Donna and the Pillai Center. And we will see you on another call. So Shreem Brzee, everyone, and stay safe and blessed. Thanks so much, Donna.